Hi guys, this is Namcraft. What's going on? Welcome to this is Starcraft English commentary, and we've seen the biggest upset I think possibly of this round of 24, right? It's not a full upset because Bisu has not yet been eliminated from the ASL, but he's very damn close to it because we still have a PvP coming up, and PvP, as you know, PvP is a coin toss. It's almost as bad as ZVZ. You know, you go for the wrong build. For example, you go for triple gateway and the enemy goes for double gateway with doctor, but you're toasted. You know, so those kind of things. So let's see though. Before that, we're gonna be seeing if Light will pre-qualify. You just have an easy cruise over this nice game with Killer, or will there be some upsets? Right, that is gonna be the question we have here. So first of all, let me just show you the player card for Killer. Killer, who has made a name for himself, goes to Light from South Africa and USA. That seems like a Bitcoin sign in the middle of USA and South Africa there. So Killer, yeah, a very young player, not a lot of appearances in ASL so far, only 6 times, not counting this time. And his best performance is the quarterfinal. A long time ago, ASL Season 4. Since then, he's not been doing much. And let's see if he will have a chance to win here. And the other card I want to show you is of course Light, the better known player. Here is Light with a lot of stuff under his belt, right? More subscribers on Africa TV. He's taller, he's older, more mature, more handsome. I'm just kidding. He's got more appearances in the round of 24, and of course he's won one ASL. By the way, if you don't know, here are the progressions of the various players in the OSL. Let me just quickly show you. So if you look at, if winning an ASL is considered a gold medal, and going second is silver, and the third one is bronze or something like that, right? And here are the performance of the players. So you can see that Light. Let me just move it towards the left side. You can see it a bit more. Light has been in every single ASL. He's been in 17 ASL. I think we have another player who's done the same. I'm not so sure who that was. I forgot. But he's been in 12 round of 16. He's been in 6 quarterfinals. He's been in 2 semifinals. He's been in 2 finals, and he's won 1 out of those 2 finals. Bisu is of course not so bad himself, right? He's been in 12 round of 24. And he's been in 11 round of 16, so he's only failed to qualify 1 time. And let's see if this is that time, that this is the second time he will fail to qualify. And he's been in 7 quarterfinals, he's been in 3 semifinals, but he's stopped there. He did not go further. Of course, Killer and Tyson are noobs in the ASL arena, so we shall see how they will perform. And of course, if you look at the overall records of ASL, here they are. Flash is the most accredited player with 4 golds, 1 silver, and 2 bronzes. Soki has got 3 golds and 1 bronze. Queen has got 2 golds, and that's it. And we have Mini, Rain, of course Light is down there, 1 gold, 1 silver. Who did he lose to in one of the silvers game? I feel like he lost to Soki maybe. We even have Last. Last, a guy who doesn't play Starcraft anymore. He just go around and just Batman weak players online. So that's the situation. Alright, we're going to be having a very standard procedure now coming up from Light. He wants to apply a bit of pressure because during this time the Zerg player is rather weak. Marines are going to start to move across the map now, and some Zerglings have been produced, and he's going to start to chase the SV, but Marines have reached the front line. We're even the 5th one coming up, and now it's going to be 4 Zerglings. But does Killer see it? I don't think he saw it. The Marines gonna get ready to go towards the main, the expansion now. The drones need to run. It looks like Killer's not responding. He loses the first drone right away. That's a terrible mistake. Will he lose more? He doesn't lose more, but now it's gonna be on the low ground. And we even have a sunk. What is it? A spy? I was gonna say a sunken. No, it would be very, very terrible to make a sunken right there. But he will get this SCV, I hope. And behind this, we shall see he's going to be able to come back and regain his expansion. But this kind of just bossiness from Terran is really, really the new meta. Because in the old days, like about 1 or 2 years ago, we rarely ever see Terran go for this kind of half-ass push, right? Either they go out for the huge push and try to win outright, or they just go home and just stay at home. You know, it's not like attack with 4 Marines and right in the middle of the attack you pull back. This kind of really, really calculatedness is something very new in the meta, and we hope to see more of it. Of course, we've seen some other new stuff happening in TVZ as well. If you know about Flash's latest build, you understand what I mean by that. You know, going for massive Goliaths. against the Terran player. But anyways, looks like now we're gonna be having the third base. Where's the Overlord and where's the drone? I think one of the units is the Overlord and the other is the drone. He's waiting to put it down. He's got enough money for it. He's not yet decided that he's gonna put down the mutualist first, just so that he makes sure he use all of the lava used for it, and then he will use the rest of the lava for the expansion. He's getting ready for it. Yeah, this map, okay, there are the mutants getting produced, and then there is the hatchery. The hatchery is not coming down. Why do you have that drone so far out if you're not gonna plant it down like now? That is just beyond me. But anyways, yeah, nowadays, man, you need to do significant damage with your mutas. Or try to come up with something else. I mean, it's so difficult for Zerg players to play against Terran these days. And Light is not learning from Flash. He's not going for that, mech build, which might be understandable because he want to reserve it for the king, for Soki. You don't want to reveal that build so early in the tournament. Just use a normal build. You'll be able to do just fine. By the way, I forgot to mention this. The map is post starting, already from the banner, from the label. But this is what this map looks like in general. So you can see that there are 3 bases per player. And the mutants will come in here. They will start to try to poke away at some turrets. But it looks like there are no openings. Light is covering really well. Not even a single shot on that SCV. Now we have a single kill for those mutants. And he will back up a little bit here. Let me just quickly show you. There's a mosquito flying in the place. I need to snipe it. Okay, sorry, I cannot snipe it right now. Let me just think about these mutants sniping the Marines for a time. If you look at the win rates, there it is. You can see that Polestar is very bad for Zerg. 39.3% in favor of Zerg. So Killer should have a huge problem here to play against his opponent. But let's see how he does. Looks like Mitch is going to try to come around and try to find another opening. A lot of turrets going to get created, a total of 4 at the expansion. He will come in here, we try to get 1 turret. We need to have repair. Looks like Light doesn't even care to repair. He loses first turret. I wonder why do you not repair? The moment he starts to attack, you need to come in and repair right away. But he wait for the 3rd shot to start repairing. Maybe that is, on purpose. I don't know. But anyhow, this mosquito really need to get sniped, man. I need to find a way to snipe it. There is, there's going to be a time window now because now, of course, the Light is going to be coming up with science vessels. He might come up with drops, and he would try to kill the Zerg player that way. So the Zerg player need to kind of either do significant damage or try to rush to his defied attack. We have a single stim Marine moving towards the left side. This Marine would try to snipe some drones if he's lucky, otherwise just scout and save himself a single scan. That is also a nice idea. But looks like there is going to be some small attack here on the top. Like we don't see it. The Marines will arrive now. There are only 2 drones. 2 drones cannot kill the Marine. I think you need something like 3 drones to kill the Marine. And now now we have the 3rd drone. So this drone will be able to survive. He looks like he's gonna try to send a drone. It looks like he's not attending to his drone. He's not attending to his drone. His drones are not migrating. He's migrating his mutants, and this is a mistake. We need to return to mine the gas. Oh my god, this is a huge mistake. The drone is still chasing that, that Marine, and of course he gets a turret, but at what cost? At what cost? Look, I want to see what's happening on this side of the map, and it looks like he's not paying attention. That drone finally kills the Marine, so he's gonna back up now, but that was a huge investment to waste that drone for like, almost 45 seconds just to chase a single Marine. And now we see that Light is about on even supply. Of course, this is as expected as we want to see, because mutants around this time cause a lot of psi, but Killer is gonna be backing up in terms of psi now. He's gonna try to do a frontal attack, but there's just so much stuff. There's so many bunker, there are turrets. He would try to kill the bunker. Does he get the bunker? He doesn't even get the bunker. He loses every single Marine. He loses every single Marine, and now we see the skill difference is gonna start to show between these 2 players, and now the bunker will get repaired. The mutants will try to come in here and try to find some other angles, but the 2nd starport is being constructed now. Mutants does get some Marine. He's gonna try to come in. The Marines are not stimming. And yeah, Killer is on a timing bomb here. Need to finish up the job soon. I think he's prioritizing military units a lot over than drones. He doesn't have a healthy drone count. I don't think so. If you kind of look at his drones in various locations, they're very low. They're very low. These turrets will just completely go on here, and we're having a nice attack against a forward Marine, which is not a bad idea. That turret's gonna get repaired. So Light is just on everything. But it's also a problem with Killer that he doesn't do a good job enough to try to finish up what he has started. He doesn't get the bunker down. He even missed this SCV. All right, there's gonna be a counterattack. It looks like Light has reacted accordingly. There's gonna be some X on the high ground. He needs to return with the rest of his mutas to engage. He will lose his lurkers. Well, I guess these X will get cancelled. That's fine. But he's waiting to dive in. He's gonna get ready to dive in right now. He's waiting for the last moment to attack. And the stim has worn out. Possibly he attacked from all sides. We're gonna be having a scan. And looks like the lurkers are not yet done. A terrible timing attack from the mutas. The lurkers are they alive? They would burn themselves. They start attacking. These Marines will fall because of high ground advantage. So at the last minute, Killer has traded all of his Zerglings and a few mutas to save his lurker group, which is fine, but he doesn't have Defiler. These lurkers, however well positioned they are, they're just lonely warriors in the field. And you need to have the support. He's going to try to come in from both sides. He might decide to just wait. He might come in from all angles. No, he's going to just decide to wait, yeah, because 3 lurkers is not enough and very few drones from Killer. His economic situation is terrible. He will be in a depression soon, just like the US economy will be this year. But anyways, a huge counterattack. He's not engaging. What is he doing? Either come in outright or return. He would come in now and he's gonna have 4 lurkers. The mutas is gonna be just baiting the Marines. He will attack and get the bunker destroyed. He does destroy the bunker as he lifts up his the lurkers. The lurkers are not retreating. They're just completely they will be sacking themselves now. Marines gonna try that, but now they're gonna start to come in and get closer towards the command center now. But Marines surrounding from both sides. So Killer will be losing all of the mutas and all of the lurkers. GG from Killer. Light is the first one to qualify for this group. If you enjoyed this guys video, I'm confident that it's gonna be in the video description. I will see you in the losers. See you soon. Bye bye.